This is Sox in 7.
Welcome back to Sox in 7. We're your hosts, Kevin Tebow, Mason Reed, Jack Tagerman. And ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox have swept the Toronto Blue Jays in 4 games. Absolutely dicked on them.
Get fucking pissed on, bro.
Let's go. Unreal. Tags, let's see the fucking moly, bro.
Figure out, dude.
Wow.
I don't know what the lighting's like,
That's electric.
That shit's tough.
But my goodness.
Boys.
Did the Red Sox absolutely piss on the Toronto Blue Jays? What an episode this is. Episode number 28 of Sox in 7. Just brings you back to 28-5, where we were a year ago to where we are right now. Duran hitting fucking bombs every night. Masataka Yoshida is the greatest hitter in MLB history. It doesn't get much better than this.
Boys are fucking scorching. 6-game win streak. Longest in the MLB. Talk to us nicely.
Yoshi's up to what, 14-game hit streak now?
Yep, hitting over 300.
Yeah. He's very quick. Dude, I think I saw 317.
Something like that.
He's hot.
He might be the toughest out in baseball right now.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to my username here on the Zoom. Ed Manuel Valdez, Jaron Duran, Masataka Yoshida. And I could only use 35 characters, so it wouldn't let me add Connor Wong, but he also deserves to be on that list. And what do you know? Just like that, boom, Rafael Devers is back, 3 for 5, leaving Earth tonight.
Carita. Nah, this podcast has special powers. I'm convinced. We chirped Valdez last podcast, and he just goes off this series.
He's fucking tough, bro.
Connor Wong's insane at baseball. He's basically the best catcher in the AL right now.
Nuts. To
Hitting for power.
To think everything was looking like the vibes were so down when Yu Chang went down too. Because he was just getting really hot too.
Yeah, and I even caught fucking Christian Arroyo's breaking the ball right now. Fucking Cassis, I mean, he's starting to see a little bit of life up there. Tanner Houck, we talked a shit ton about him in spring training, about how horrible he's been. He's been solid. Bayo's put together 2 pretty good starts back to back here. I don't know, man. Things are looking up.
No, yeah, dude, about every pitcher looked good except for he who shall not be named. I don't even want to say his name out loud anymore, but we all know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think his days up in the majors are numbered.
Yeah. And, I'll name another one.
Come on, come on.
We won't bring up his name because he's still on the team, but the Red Sox are 6-0 since DF or optioning Caleb Ort back to Worcester.
Yeah, I saw that today too.
Just unbelievable. And Brennan Bernardino continues to be the best pitcher in the league.
I was gonna say, bro, Brennan Bernardino is the GOAT, bro. I dare you to score a run off of this guy. I dare you, bro. Try.
Never going to happen.
Dude, you know what they were saying in one of the broadcasts? I don't know. I think it was in his first game up. He learned to throw in that arm slot a year ago, bro. He did not always throw like that.
Another great move by Heim in the front office.
Yeah.
Nah, the
series are starting to pan out.
This series put a stamp. You got to give Heim his flowers, and you'll see it in some content from the first 2 games that I had here. But it's no longer called the Mookie trade. It's called the Alex Verdugo Connor Wong trade.
That's fair.
This just popped into my mind. If we keep this up and we're 3rd in the division holding a wild card spot and the deadline's coming up, we're buying, bro.
We better.
You know what I mean? In a season that I thought for sure we'd be selling at the deadline, bro, all of a sudden you're wait a second, we can maybe put something together here.
And you really only need to buy starting pitching.
Yeah, that's it. I was
maybe a first baseman.
Another thing is too, this team, we just scored 33 runs in a 4-game series. this team is mashing baseballs right now. Like we had Kevin Gausman's worst start in like 3 years today. Like he just did not want to see this lineup. And like with Manuel Valdez, who is my guy, raking at second, and Duran doing this in center, like when Duvall and Story come back, like if they were to both have like been out for this series and came back tomorrow, you can't take those two guys out of the lineup like right now.
No,
you can't.
You can't.
Like we went from like down so terrible, like and now we just have an embarrassment of riches. Like it's so lit.
Jaron Duran's batting like 415, which like obviously that high isn't sustainable, but like
3 for 5 again today, bro.
If he's hovering 300, bro, which is very like possible, there's no chance you can take that guy out of the lineup.
No, you can't. The way he's hitting the ball right now, like he's not just like slapping singles. It's like, oh, dude, this guy just slapped a few singles and like steals back because he's fast and like beats out infield hits. Like he is hitting line drives, like frozen rope line drives into the outfield and like legging out doubles every time.
No, you look at Jaron Duran's Baseball Savant page, it is all red. Like his exit velo is like 84th percentile, 90th percentile. It's ridiculous. And even his outs above average is getting up there. Like he's playing a good center field.
Yeah, that's a great website. Great stats on that website.
If you're not hip to Baseball Savant, get on it. And like I'll say the same for Connor Wong, and like especially him with his like pop time. That's a whole lot of red.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Connor Wong is number one amongst all catchers defensively in defensive WAR because that matters.
Yeah.
Dude, we were getting ran on bad the first few weeks of the season too, like embarrassingly bad. Like guys that aren't known for stealing bases were stealing bases with ease, dude.
Yep. And like we haven't even talked about it. Like Reese McGuire's still hitting 300. Like this is the best platoon of catchers in the league, and there's no way around it. They absolutely rake baseballs, and Connor Wong is a menace defensively.
I mean, dude, like every single day, like, oh, we're facing the right-hander today. Here comes Reese. Oh, wait, they got a lefty going. Here comes Connor Wong, bro. Like both of those guys are going to be able to support in a lineup, dude.
Simple as
There's
that.
not many catchers in this league that can support in a lineup offensively.
Yeah. And like Connor Wong is raking baseballs right now. You can't sneak a pitch by him. Like, I mean, we'll get into the games, but on Tuesday night, he hit 2 home runs, but he also hit a double that would have been a home run at every other ballpark other than Fenway. So he basically hit 3 home runs.
Who was it yesterday, dude? It was it was Casas, I think. Flew out and the cameraman's looking at it like it's gonna
Oh yeah. That tricked me
bad. Be the
bad.
longest home run in Fenway
I
Park
know.
history.
Yeah, do you want to hear Casas's expected batting average on that ball?
Oh, I heard it. It was like 916 or something.
Yeah, it was like 971, I think. It was ridiculous.
And it was a bomb in like it was like 26 ballparks or something like that.
Yep. You hit it to the wrong part. Hit it to the triangle, bases loaded. That would have been awesome for Casas, who's starting to show a little bit of life.
Yeah, speaking of the triangle, I was gonna wait till maybe we got to today's game to say this, but like, well, first of all, Manuel Valdez is the future everyday second baseman for the Red Sox. Completely sold on it. Bought in. This kid is the fucking boy, bro. He literally rakes. He's like 5'8", 170, and is just drilling baseballs. Like his stance is like equivalent to Rafi's, just like hands up nice and high, nice little leg kick, blasts balls the other way. And speaking of the triangle, Buddy flew out. He went 0 for 3 today with a walk.
I was gonna say, I think he went 0 for 4 today, but
flew out to literally the triangle in his second at bat in the 3rd inning, and then flew out to the warning track in the 7th. Like he's lacing the baseball.
Yeah, I mean, if he learns how to field, he could be an elite talent in this fucking league. And the fact that Heim got him for a half-year rental for Christian Vasquez,
who we don't even need anymore.
And the Astros didn't even use.
Yeah, like granted, they did win the World Series, but like, was he that big of a part of that? Like, no, not really.
No, they played Maldonado like every game. So fleeced by Heim.
Fleeced all of his, like, we give Heim Bloom shit all the time when the team sucks, but like there's a lot of his moves starting to pan out here.
Absolutely. And like, we're not even seeing this team at full force, which is crazy. Like,
No, that's the most. It's like we're gonna have to end up sending a guy that's batting 275 down. Not send him down, but like we're gonna have guys on the bench every day that are like hitting the ball well and like would start for a lot of ball clubs.
yeah, no, like Raimel Tapia, when Duvall gets back, he's gonna get DFA'd.
Yeah.
And like that sucks because obviously he's not amazing by any means, but he's a solid ball player.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
he's got that speed.
In a picture perfect world where like Valdez, Connor Wong, and Duran are all still raking in a few months when Duvall and Story come back, we're gonna need to move like one or a package of those guys and get an elite starting pitcher. And I hope it's not Emmanuel Valdez, which it shouldn't be, but like if we have to move, like, dude, I don't even know who it would be realistically, but if we're gonna have to move like someone and get like that upper tier starting pitcher that this team needs badly, like we're just gonna have to do it.
Yeah. And like I saw something that Caraba said earlier, which I kind of like, but like it'll never happen. And he's not really elite of the elite starting pitcher, but he's been dicing this year. Eduardo Rodriguez.
Oh my
Trade
god,
back
dude.
for him.
What's good with him, bro? He threw 8 shot with 9 Ks today against the Mets. He did that like a week ago too. Like I'm pretty sure he threw a complete game shutout. Like he's dealing right now, bro.
Yeah.
And
My
before
boy at college, like biggest fan of Erod, like out of like for no reason. It's just like I love Eduardo Rodriguez. He's my favorite player.
No,
Shout out to
I've always
Garen, but
loved
like
him.
he's dealing right now.
Yeah.
before we get into the games too, Masataka Yoshida is very quickly the favorite for AL Rookie of the Year, bro. Like I know we all have at least a little bit of bread on that, bro. It's looking like you can chalk that one up as the winner.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be close with him and Jung. Josh Jung really raked.
Right now
the
it's
Texas Rangers.
Yoshida plus 240, Jung plus 370.
Yeah, that was just the other day. Yoshida was plus 450. So
Yeah. And then Volpe plus 750.
Yeah. I mean, none of those are gonna happen. It's Masa as a lock. And I honestly would watch out. Like Yoshida's quickly moving into this MVP conversation. And I'm not even trying to be like over the top Boston Red Sox guy, but these past 14 games, he's been absolutely raking. And like he's not playing an amazing left field, but he's not playing bad left field by any means.
No,
if you're not like at this point, if you're not betting the Sox and the over every day, like what are you doing?
I do it every single day. I bet the over and the Sox.
if it wasn't for Shohei, I always get it wrong. In the AL, bro, like Yoshida's numbers match everybody else on that list, bro. It's just the fact that Shohei comes out twice a week and sits people down for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's gonna be Shohei.
300.
If he gets hurt, dude, and our guys keep doing this, like the shit could open up. We could have a lot of Sox at the top of that list.
Yeah. I mean, I think what the AL MVP should be is just like
The non-Shohei Ohtani MVP.
yeah. So like we just give Shohei the Shohei Ohtani award
Like
every
it's
year.
his own award
Yeah.
every year.
And then we just give second place the actual MVP.
That's super reasonable, bro. That's super reasonable.
All right, bro. Like it is way too early, but I'm looking at my preseason predictions, bro.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna do that, dude.
Like, dude, I had AL MVP Shohei, NL MVP Acuna, Sox MVP Yoshida, bro.
That's pretty good.
Like through like, what are we like, an eighth way through the season or something?
Call it a
like that?
month. Call it a month.
That could be
Yeah.
a sweep. Those
like-
are all favorites right now.
Those are all looking pretty good, bro.
Yeah. I mean, the only I would say Verdugo's probably been our MVP. But I mean, Yoshida's like neck and neck, if not the MVP so far.
Yeah, I mean, in my looking at my preseason stuff right now, I did lot of chalk shit because of the Chicago White Sox. We'll get by that. But Luis Castillo, he's up there in the race for Cy Young. Yeah, I mean, I had the Rays finishing last in the division as well. That's chalked. Yeah, I mean, not great, but see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know where I put my season predictions. I might have deleted them.
Yeah, dude, I had the Rays going 77 and 85.
Check the chat, Tebow. They're probably saved.
So much for that, bro. I was not nearly as high on the Braves as I should have been. I had the Pirates winning 64 games. That's not accurate. But hey, I mean, it's baseball, you know. Teams get hot. Anything happens on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I'm just positive right now. I feel really good about this team. You jumped two of your division opponents in this series, and like you just absolutely crushed the Blue Jays like souls today. You beat them more times already than you beat them last year in more games.
Great stat.
Three and
Great stat.
3-16 last year against
They just pissed on us every game, and like we're flipping the script.
Yeah.
They had to have known that going into the series, and we're just like, come on, boys, like let's just set a tone. Like let's set a tone for the rest of the season right now.
Yeah.
And like I was hearing this on some sports radio on the way home tonight from work. Just like I think you got to give Heim credit for bringing in JT. Like, yes, JT, like he's a great offensive player,
3 for 5 tonight.
but what a locker room that guy that is, that doesn't really show up on the stat sheet. And that's really all you think about when you think about Heim Bloom. But like the fact that like he was able to bring a guy like that into this clubhouse to create positive vibes after a year that just had negative vibes constantly and just completely flip the script on the Boston media who just slandered this team and just like tried to make bad vibes. There's only positive vibes. And like every game, bro, something bad happens and you think, oh boy, here we go. Like, damn, bro, like this feels like 2022. The very next inning, punching right back, and the boys just get hot, tie the game up, take the lead, and you're right back in the game.
Yeah, Turner 286 is what he's hitting this season. He's just gonna be so consistent in the middle of this lineup all year. That's just what he's always been. Like you said, great clubhouse guy, bringing the vibes up, and we're third place in the AL East right now behind a very catchable Orioles team that's playing good ball, and like a lot of games behind the Rays. Like who knows if they'll ever lose again, but we'll see.
They're gonna have a bad month. They have to. There's no way they can win at this pace.
All right,
they got to come back down to earth.
Hop into these games.
Yeah. Let's run through them.
All right,
game one.
Tebow hits parlay of the day plus 1,000 steamer.
Yeah, just absolutely crazy.
Oh, wait. No, that was game 2.
Yeah, that was game 2.
But game 1, what do we got here?
Jaron Duran and Manuel Valdez and Alex Verdugo all leave Earth.
Yes.
That went 5 for 5 that game.
Well, yeah, Bobichat's like a really, really good ball player.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, we raked Berrios, got to him pretty good.
Yeah, you lead off the game with back-to-back doubles from Yoshida and Duvall, and then Turner hits a single right after that. You go up 2-0. Then Kluber gives up a couple homers.
Hang piece to Bichette, yeah.
Yeah.
That left, yeah.
And then, kind of just weighing out this game, and 3-2. You're thinking, okay, the hit's got to come soon. Like, Kluber's keeping you in this game. And then first pitch of the inning, Jaron Duran just sends one 450 dead center. Absolutely laced that ball.
Crushed.
Later in the inning, after.
It's really difficult to tell, like, because the top 4 hottest hitters on planet Earth right now are Manuel Valdez, Jaron Duran, Masataka Yoshida, and Connor Wong. But it's really, really hard to like figure out who's number 1 and who's number 2 between Masa and Jaron Duran. Like they are raking baseballs right now.
Yeah. I feel confident every time Jaron Duran steps up to the plate that he's just gonna lace a baseball.
Yeah.
And so Valdez hits a home run. We take the lead.
Brennan Bernardino, 2 outs with a K in relief. Nobody even touched him.
Yep. You go down again, and you're like, oh shit. Or no. The Toronto comes back and ties it 5-5, and then Himothy, Mr. Clutch,
the clutchest player in baseball,
like hits his 4th or third walk-off of the season. First pitch, or not first pitch. It was like a 1-1 count. Bomb. Game over. Walk-off homer. Alex Verdugo. I'm thinking at the start of the bottom of the ninth, I'm like, dang, I was really hoping to see another Verdugo walk-off, but he's hitting first. I don't know if he's, gonna hit a homer off Romano. Like
Off Romano too. Good point.
Yeah, like he's one of the best closers in the game. Bomb. And like it was a rocket line drive. I'm screaming the whole time, like, get out ball. Like, I don't think it has enough. Basically scrapes the top of the wall, gets over, and he just does are you not entertained? Like, bro, no, Alex Verdugo is him.
All right, Sox at 7. Alex Verdugo is the clutchest baseball player in the history of the world. Let's go!
Are you wearing the Rafi chain right now?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that thing's so dope, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's so dope.
But yeah, no. Went to the Lansdowne after, just so pumped after that. Got me over the will not be named other Boston team that broke my heart, but that Verdugo home run gave me life.
That's when the vibe started becoming positive again after that.
Exactly.
Big win in game 1.
Game 2, bottom of the second, Christian Arroyo, bomb.
Like on the Lansdowne easily.
Third inning, the Asian sensation Rob Refsnyder, bro. He's gonna knock one in. And then bottom of the fourth, why don't we tack on another one? Masataka Yoshida, the hottest hitter on the planet.
Bomb.
And then what I thought actually wasn't a bad start from Tanner at all. He just got touched up in the fifth. He got touched up badly.
I mean, it's definitely a thing where like Tanner Houck, like the stats are like absolutely ridiculous on his third time through the order, and like everybody knows it, and like it just happens every game, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, Dalton Varsho left off of him like a bomb. Dalton Varsho is a really, really good player, but like, I mean, Houck is definitely a candidate to go back to the pen. Let's just put it that way.
And like,
or just be like an opener, dude, like 3 or 4 innings opener. Like,
I think we either have him as an opener or have him in like kind of the role that Cutter Crawford was playing earlier with Paxton when Paxton comes back. Because Paxton's been, I mean, his past 2 starts in Worcester have been good after like stinking it up a little bit. So maybe you just put Tanner back in the bullpen, but you have him in that kind of, what you did with Rich Hill last year, where you had Rich Hill pitch and then Tanner right after.
I like that thinking. And like what you can't do though is just like roll him out for 96 pitches again, because third time through he's just gonna get touched up. Like it happens every single time.
Yep. And so in this game, like Tags was alluding,
This is the Connor Wong game.
Yes. And so in this game, like before the game, I was looking at the lineups and I saw that we're playing Kikuchi. And
UC
Kuchi. I cooked up a nice little parlay, got it to plus 900, took Christian Arroyo, RBI, hits a bomb. Cash that, right?
It's like the parlay is done early.
Yep, exactly. Then, Rob Refsnyder to get a hit. Boom, done early. Connor Wong to get a hit. That definitely fucking happened.
Yep.
And then I have Tanner Houck plus 5 plus strikeouts. He gets 4, and then the 5th happens, lets up 6 runs. And I'm like, oh man, my parlay's dead. Just 1K away.
No way he's coming back out.
No way he's coming back out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I texted Alex Cora. I mean, I do have his number. Definitely, totally have that. But he rolls Tanner Houck back out there, strikes out Alejandro Kirk. Gets me that plus 900 parlay. Unbelievable.
bullpen must have been shot, dude. Because like, that's the most standard. Let's get a new guy in there moment that like I've seen in a while. But yeah, so we're down 6-3. You're like, all right, you know what? Like, they're the Toronto Blue Jays. They're gonna win some games. Let's just focus on game 3. But Ref Snyder answers right back. Yoshida answers right back. Couple in the bottom of the 5th, 6-5 ball game. And then next inning, Connor Wong makes it the Connor Wong game. The
Bomb
first
to
of the
tie it.
Connor Wong game.
Bomb to tie it.
And then yeah,
Then
bottom
you go to
6 is tied. Bottom 8th, he said, I'll do this shit myself, bro.
Yeah.
Puts another one up into the monster.
Beast, bro. Hottest hitter on earth. Top 3 hottest hitters on earth right now.
Such a beast. Like Connor Wong is him. Here's some content from that game.
Connor Wong is him. The Boston Red Sox won the Mookie trade. Don't even call it the Mookie trade. It's the Verdugo Connor Wong trade now. Let's go Sox.
Unbelievable. Gotta love Connor Wong.
Yes, sir.
All right, game 3, 8-3 Sox victory. Varsho comes out, top of the 2nd. Pokes went out there, 1-0 ball game. Vladdy hits one of the hardest hit balls I've seen in a long time.
Talk about a tank, bro. Like,
That
oh
that ball was like really hard hit, dude. Like that had no chance of staying inside of Fenway, bro.
Yeah, and Manoah looked good first couple innings. And then 4th he got touched up a little bit. Duran.
Because remember what happened to Manoah.
Was that in the 4th or the 5th?
I believe that was in the 4th. Rafael Devers just hits an absolute
it was
rocket back at him.
Rocket. And like he looked shaky after that. He was trying to walk it off, be a tough guy. And then what do you know? Jaron Duran laces one in the gap. We're back.
Yeah.
What was it? It was I want to say it was 3 or 4 hitters in a row. He let reach after Rafi hit 115 off his knee.
Yeah. And he just kept on giving up runs. I mean,
nobody had rather that happen to also.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Just a douchebag for no reason either.
Yeah.
And like, how about you can get adjusted to the pitch clock, you fat ass, before you start talking and running your mouth, bro? Like, you're trash. Like, you're a rookie last year. Like,
yeah.
I mean, granted, he did have a 2.24 ERA last year.
Yeah, but like,
the guy definitely dices, but
you know,
still don't fuck with him even a little.
Exactly. I mean, he didn't dice against us. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I wasn't even watching the game at this point. Like, did Kevin Kiermaier just wreak havoc on the bases, bro? Like, I don't even understand.
No, I mean, dude, that was so stupid. Like, Pavetta, like, clearly is telling the ump, like, he's clearly telling the base ump, like, because you can go, like, when there's a guy on only third, like, you can go from the windup. And he's, like, clearly telling the base ump, like, yo, like, he says it, like, 8 times right to the base ump. He's like, yo, I'm going to go from, like, the hybrid or whatever they call it. Like, I'm going to take this step back before I go. And then literally, like, the second pitch, like, not even the first pitch, he does it the first pitch and they're fine with it. And then literally, like, the second pitch, they're like, oh, wait, dude, like, that was a balk. It's like, no, it wasn't. Cora was pretty fed up. And then it didn't end up mattering. The boys responded big in the bottom of the 5th, cashed the first 5 plus a half. Cha-ching, like, easy, bro.
Easy money. And, like, I got to give it to Pavetta. Like, he sucked against the AL East. Like, this was a good start. That should have been a two-run game for him.
Yeah. And Manuel Valdez with a big hit in the bottom of the 5th.
Legs out
down the line, hops off the bag, brings in 2.
That was huge.
Yeah, and then bottom 6, Yoshi RBI knock. Bottom 7, another Yoshi RBI knock. Bottom 8, Kike RBI knock. And that's your ball game, folks. 8-3 Red Sox.
Love that. Love that. 3 in a row. You win the series. But now you got Gosman the next day. Like, there's no way you beat Gosman the next day. He dices the Red Sox.
Yeah, no chance, right? Like, it's Kevin Gosman. Like, no way. There's no
Like-
way we win, right?
Like that guy should have won Cy Young last year.
Yeah.
But no, if I look correctly here, it looks like a Red Sox 11-5 victory.
What?
Yeah, what? Brian Bayo on the bump. Like, yeah, like he's the end of our rotation. Like they got Gosman going. Like, we'll take 3 out of the 4, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll take that all day of the week. You're telling me we swept
Yeah.
the Toronto
but
Blue Jays?
Instead, bottom of the first, Yoshi's gonna find a way to avoid the triangle and poke one out to right center. Reese RBI knock. Tapia RBI. Another Yoshi RBI single. Rafi gets hot again, double. It's quickly 6-0.
Yeah, and like Rafi's double was maybe half a foot from being over the wall home
Yeah,
run.
like very top of the wall in right, very top. And then it was just like 6-0 in the second inning, and like Bayo like shut it down for the most part. Like obviously in the fifth, he gets a little tweaky, like starts walking guys, giving up some runs, but just too big of a lead at that point.
Yeah, you and then you come right back in the bottom of the fourth after Bayo gives up 1 run and you put up 2 against Gosman again, and now you've put one of the best pitchers in the game out after 3 1/3, and he's given up 8 runs. Like this game's over.
Yep.
And dude, there was almost something storybook about Devers like putting the game away, even though it was already kind of away. Flicks went out to right, 408 feet. Didn't even look like he gave it his best cut, bro. And they were saying on the broadcast, like, that's the type of stuff that's going to give you a bunch of confidence when you realize, like, you don't have to swing out of your shoes to poke one out there, bro.
He's back, baby.
Yeah.
Carrita's back.
Yeah, like for him to break out in this last game of the season or last game of the series when you're about to go on the road, it's exactly what you need. Exactly what you need.
He who shall not be named, super shaky, bottom of the ninth or top of the
Yeah,
ninth.
no, but like Brennan Bernardino though.
Again,
They're
shut.
inning in a third shot.
Shut.
Like no hits. I dare you to try to get a hit off that guy. But yeah, I will give my opinion on Ryan Brazier.
Whoa.
Yeah, we don't say that name.
We don't say that name,
Dude,
bro.
come on, bro. It's Brazier Burger. Anyway, right? He comes out in the ninth in the ninth in like an 11-4 game, walks the first guy. It's like, all right, like whatever. And then like I don't know, you could just like clearly tell that like I don't know, like Cora, like they showed Cora in the dugout a few times, and like he's clearly fed up with him. And like I had a like bad feeling in the pit of my stomach that like that's gonna be the last time that Brian Brazier takes the mound for the Red Sox. And like it's okay. It was a good run. I love you forever, Brazier Burger. Honorable head tilt. Honorable. Thank you.
I will.
All right. Like thank you for your service, Ryan Brazier. And if you're still on the team, awesome. I'll keep tilting my head. Like we love you, man. You're the boy.
You know, me and Ryan Brazier, like it's a love-hate relationship. You know, he got us to the playoffs in 2021. We don't make the playoffs without Ryan Brazier in 2021. But I am happy to say that this will definitely be the last game that Ryan Brazier has pitched.
I don't know about definitely, but it's definitely a possibility.
We've been saying that for a year and a
again.
half now.
That's a good point.
So I mean, we love to forget the fact that he has dirt on Heim or somebody high up within the organization because he probably could have been DFA'd a year and a half ago.
Yep.
But I mean, as long as he's on the Sox, I'm definitely going to be rooting for the guy.
Yeah, for
It's just
sure.
like, I don't want to see him in a meaningful ball game right now.
Me neither. But yeah, let's hold a moment of silence for Brazier Burger's time here at Fenway Park. All right, that's enough. Enough of that talk. Let's preview this series coming up against the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, we got a quick little road trip to the NL East.
Sale day.
Sale day.
Yeah, two teams that are going to be playing meaningful baseball at the end.
Bryce Harper just
Phillies and then the Braves.
got back.
Yeah.
Is he still just DHing?
Yeah. He's
I think
157 days.
I think he went off the other night too.
Yeah. I mean, he's just coming off Tommy John like 100 days ago.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, last night, let me go find it. Yeah, he went 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double, 2 walks. So
Yeah,
he's back.
I used to hate Bryce Harper. Big Bryce Harper fan now.
I love Bryce Harper, dude. I love that guy.
Yeah, missed
He's just
one of
so
the
electric. Like that, he absolutely backpacked the Phillies last year in that postseason run, and like, there's not a bad thing to say about that guy, dude. He just rakes.
Yeah, I think he was.
Electric player for the MLB.
Yeah, I think he was one of the most misunderstood people in baseball ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro
But,
just wants
yeah.
to win.
Sale day tomorrow against Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler
Bats.
is a really, really good pitcher. One of the premier pitchers in the league. We'll see what happens. The way this team's heading the baseball, though, can't count them out. I'll be taking the Sox and the overs for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and like if Sale gives you what he gives you the other day, who knows?
Not a
But
yeah.
not a bad team to have a lefty going to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Phillies, I was going to say, Phillies sneaky, a lot of lefties. Stott's been hitting leadoff for them. Bryson Stott, he's a lefty. Harper, Brandon Marsh,
Schwarber.
Warber. Yeah.
I just
Sneaky
saw
good team.
Schwarber 191. I'll always be rooting for that guy though.
yeah,
Boston legend.
Kyle from Waltham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if we lose a game because he goes 3 for 4 with 2 bombs, like I won't be that hung up over it.
Me neither. That middle game, you got Corey Kluber versus a lefty and Bailey Falter.
Yeah. 2 bottom of the barrel starting pitchers in the league. That game will be going over the total runs.
Although I do have to say Kluber has looked good his past 2 starts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already like, I'm seeing it now. Like Bryce Harper just could just leave off of him, like just leave Earth.
Yeah, I mean that's what's gonna happen. Like he's gonna give up a couple homers as long as he can limit it to 3 homers. I think the
And
Sox have a
minimalize
chance.
walks. Like we'll see
Yeah.
what happens. We'll see what happens.
And like that's what he's been doing his past couple games is if he has his command where he's not giving up the walks, when he gives up the home run, there's less people on base, so the Sox still have a chance to win.
Yeah,
So-
but Bailey Falters is not very good. He pitched on Sunday Night Baseball on Sunday against the Astros, and like I mean he had an all right start, but he does not have great stuff.
Game 3, Tanner's back versus Taijuan Walker. I'm actually kind of a Taijuan Walker fan.
No.
He's not having a great year, but
No.
I kind of
Taijuan Walker stinks, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like him.
I mean,
I hate him. He's trash.
He's got a 7 ERA with a 1.6 WHIP.
Not a good.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that guy like.
His 97 in the show was tough. I set people down with that card.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable, I guess. But in real life, that guy is throwing like he's gonna try to like bowling ball sinkers, but realistically, he only throws like 91, 92, and like he'll hang a change up nice up in the zone, and somebody will leave. Probably Devers, probably Manuel Valdez,
Probably Jaron Duran.
Yeah.
I mean, series predictions, like, I really don't want to get ahead of ourselves because, like, it's hard to win games of baseball this day, but I want to say confident 2 out of the 3.
Yeah, let's keep playing some good ball. I mean, we're riding a 6-game win streak, largest in the league, tied with the Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, let's go. I love it. I think we can sweep them. I don't know. Maybe it's like so it's going to be a lot to win tomorrow, but if we do win tomorrow, then like the next 2 games, I think we have a really good chance.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go another confident 2 out of 3. But if we lose that 1 game, it'll be a close game. And I think it'll be that first game. I think if Chris Sale gives you a good start, you win, you sweep. I think Chris Sale is going to have this back and forth thing where he sucks 1 game, he's dominant the next.
Yeah.
But, I'm hoping for the best, but I got us at 2 out of 3 here. Just stay hot, kid, The bats are raking. Sox.
Kid.
What's the deal with Kenley right now?
He pulled his back when Brazier forced him to come into the ball game. And
Right.
so he's like day to day. One thing, my closing thought. Kike Hernandez had the funniest series of events on I believe it was Tuesday night. He makes a ridiculous play, absolutely insane, dives in the fucking third base, second base hole, and then absolutely guns him out at first to Cassis. Cassis is pumped. Next, ground ball up the middle, routine, completely shoots wide left Cassis, error. Very next play, another routine double play, gets it, tags second, and just launches the ball into the fifth row of the stands.
Yeah.
He made a couple
Hilarious.
nice plays tonight, dude. He had a nice diving play at short, and
Yeah, a nice bare hand too.
yeah, from off of Bernardino's leg.
Yeah, so like it's just like with Kike, I feel like he gets super tight during those routine plays, and he's just like worried like about outside pressure. But I feel like when he's just being a ball player and just like making those athletic plays, I think that's where he's going to succeed. So I think it's just about for him being loose out there.
Yeah.
And I think Kike could be a good shortstop, but obviously we're just not seeing it yet. But he's starting to come around a little bit. I think he's just got to work on those staying loose during those routine plays.
No, he's a good ball player, but I think he'll be happier than anybody when Story's back and he can move wherever he ends up moving, whether it's to the outfield or over to second. But I mean, honestly, he's probably going to turn into an all around the field kind of guy.
Yeah, he'll just be Brock Holt.
Yeah. Every Sox team's had one of them, bro. He's turning into it now.
Absolutely. You guys got any closing thoughts?
The Sox are tough, bro. The Sox are tough. Like we're 19-14. Like I could be wrong, but like that's gonna put you really high up in every other division in baseball. And I mean, like the Rays don't seem to want to lose many baseball games at all, but like the Orioles are like they almost have to slow down eventually, bro. So I mean, if you told me 33 games in we're gonna be 19-14, I would shake your hand, bro. I'd be like,
Any
I'm
day of the
so
week.
chill with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, for me, just comes down to like, because I mean, right now, like we're just raking. It's really that simple. Like it comes down to the whole order, starting from the top: Verdugo, Devers, Turner, and Manuel Valdez, Yoshida, Duran, Connor Wong. Like, let's just keep raking the baseballs. If we put up 33 runs every 4-game series, we're gonna find ourselves playing baseball in October. And it really comes down to the pitching. Like the bullpen's been much better than expected. Winkowski rebirth in the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino, of course. It's just gonna come down to the starting pitching. Like just go out there, give us 5, give up 2 every night, and we'll be in good shape. Big 6-game stretch coming up here though against the Phillies and Braves. Big 6-game stretch. These are top of the league teams. Let's cut out some wins.
Yeah. And you put yourself like by sweeping the Jays here, you put yourself in a perfect situation to start this month where you have a tough schedule to where you can lose some series, you can lose some games, and you're still in good shape.
Mhm.
So
Sure.
what I gotta say about this team is that they are fun to watch.
Yeah.
Every night that I
Absolutely.
turn it on, I'm having a good time, win or lose. Last year it was hard to watch. It's like watching the Boston Celtics. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Horrible to watch. Every night I turn this team on, I'm having a good time. I just want to watch the game.
Yeah, for sure. Big Sox game tomorrow against Wheeler. And then big gambling weekend in general with the Derby coming up on Saturday. Playoffs rolling as for sure. And like the Red Sox and the over will be big parts of my card on Saturday and Sunday. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, same here. I bet on it every game.
Bro. Fun to watch.
Absolutely. So, just keep it up, Sox. Just keep doing you. Just keep on raking the baseball. But that's gonna do it here for Sox in 7. Sox Kid.
Let's fucking go, boys.